Hello, my name is Stan Houston, and this is my story, and this is the title. Indeed, without prayer, nothing works. Part of my work these days is as the voice, a voiceover spokesman for many organizations who need a pro to do their media work for video and radio. For the past half year, I have been the voice for a series of lessons for a Talmudic scholar about Bible lessons from the Hebrew Scriptures. And surprisingly, he also does a lot of quoting of New Testament sources. Recently, he did a lesson on what our response to the corona crisis should be. He began simply by paraphrasing Psalm 16:2 to say, "Without God, nothing makes sense, nothing works." You can imagine how that hit me and has led to my present belief. Without the power of prayer, nothing works. After over a half century of work and business and mission, as more of an activist than a prayerist, that is what God's Spirit force has helped me to see more clearly now. So, as part of my encore career and legacy work, I want to be more involved in prayer ministry. Now, you can Google Stan Houston, and I'll be one of the first, if not the only one, that comes up. You see, I've done lots of stuff. But here is a brief list of career success and failures. I was a public school teacher for 13 years, and I can say that I loved it and I was really good at it. Went back to night school and became a broadcaster. And I was offered work at CBS, who owned the broadcasting school that I had attended. Instead, I quit my teaching job. My wife quit hers. We sold a business and took two small children to the mission field. And I was a radio programmer, announcer, and teacher with Trans World Radio, a worldwide missionary outreach. I was asked to set up a mission radio training center in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, and I did so. And while in Europe, worked with Radio Netherlands and the BBC. At the age of 44, life crashed. I returned to the USA and did radio work when I could and started a business performance coaching service, and had very good success for many years. But I always loved radio, and once a missionary, always a missionary. You know, kind of like being a U.S. Marine, I guess. Now, I am the leader of a group called the Christian Entrepreneur Network. It's a nonprofit, and What It Takes Radio, a commercial LLC. You know, Jesus' favorite question was, "What do you want from me now?" So here's what I want. It's a long story, but I am one of the creators of the whole podcast movement, and I want to teach Christian folks how to powerfully use that opportunity by teaching them how to be really good at radio and how to use the internet network for kingdom connections and to pray in unity for one another. I'm also one of the early adopters and originators of online teaching classes and have taught thousands in over 150 countries. I learned how to do that by making many mistakes, and now I'm much smarter in how to do that, and I can and want to teach others how to do that so they don't have to make as many mistakes in the online digital work. I want to visit with you and see if there's any way we can work together to bring prayer power to all of God's people. There's more, but that is enough for now. And now I want to hear your story. As I coached salespeople, business leaders, pastors, and missionaries, nothing happens until your story and their story meet. Could we share some stories? I would be grateful. Again, my name is Stan, and you can reach out to me at, here we go, stanhouston@gmail.com. That's stanhouston@gmail.com. You can even give me a call, and I'll return the call. In the USA, 520-664-7002. Introduce yourself and tell me your story. And let's see if working together we can help people all around the world have greater access to what God wants to give them. He wants to share the kingdom with them, and He wants to give them His creative power through the very power of prayer. Think about that. More of God's creative power in our lives, in our business, in our relationships, indeed in all of God's creation. That's what He wants, and He's asking us to do the work of helping Him accomplish that great mission. Let's see if we can do that. All the best and blessings, and bye for now.